Oh, good morning everyone, how are you all doing? Hope you're all well and dandy. I've got to go and do a little bit of trailer repair today, and this morning I've got me GVC course for drone flying, so the time now is 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go and do a bit of trailer repair before I've got my little course. Luckily, it's all on Zoom, so I ain't got to do anything or go anywhere today. I'll have to do it tomorrow. I'll talk about it later on. So, I've got a new plug to go on a trailer. I'll explain why I've got to do it in a minute. And also, I'll show you, I've got a Jockey Wheel. I'll show you what I've got. I've got to put a Jockey Wheel on it. I've got one come with a clamp, but we might not have to use the clamp. We'll have a look at that in a minute. We've got this pneumatic one. It's got air in the tyre. I was told to use this one because it was cheaper. I can see it's going to be good, but it is quite cheaply made as well, so I can see why it's cheaper. We'll have a proper look at it when we get it on the trailer. I'm going to have to use, I'm not going to be, oh, I've got this as well. Look. I've had this for a very long time. I've never used it. I've used it about 3 times. I used to have some caravans, and I bought this because I needed to do a bit of wiring in one of the caravans. So I bought this to test the wiring rather than keep hooking it onto the car. Used it once or twice, and then I put it in a drawer and I forgot about it. But now I've got this, so it's a tester, and you can test the car side as well. Which is this one. Test the car side. It tells you, it lights up with all the lights are working, and you can test the trailer side. So I should be able to plug that into there. Imagine the trailer wires coming out of there. Plug it in, press the button, and all the lights light up, and it's going to tell me that everything's working perfectly. Anyway, so got a new plug to fit for the wires. Got a new jockey wheel to fit. I'm going to have to use a bit of this. I'm going to have to use a bit of fire, and I'll tell you why we're going to have to use a bit of fire in a minute. But before I do that, I need to get my gauntlets. There we go. Where's the other one? Now these gauntlets so that I don't get burnt hands. Because what I'm going to have to heat up, if you can guess what I'm going to have to heat up, you're probably experienced with trailers, but this happens quite often. I've seen what is about to happen all the time, and it's a pain in the arse. So, but rather than replace the whole lot, and I'll show you why I'm not going to be able to do that, I'm just going to try and bend it back. We'll have a look, I'll show you what I'm talking about. You probably think, well, just fucking say it. Well, I will. Let's go and have a look, shall we? So, here we go. Look right there, where the jockey wheel goes in there. Jockey wheel's over here. Now, what's happened is, get this wire out of the way. Well, that's what's happened there. That's what's happened to the wire. Look, got to put a new plug on it. Luckily, we're all alright, just a plug. A bit of damage on this wire here. I can sort that out, no worries, that's fine. We'll work on that later on. I want to get the jockey wheel on, and this is the little securing thing. It's been bent obviously on the thread there, so I want to try and bend that back, and I might be able to use it, hopefully with any luck, if I can get it straight enough. The reason why I can't really there's the new clamp, it's got 2 holes. The reason why I can't really use it is because this one, whether it's factory or not, it's been welded on. You see where there would have been a hole for another one, so I don't know whether there was one originally bolted on and then it's broken off, so they've just welded this one on, or if this come originally welded on, I don't know. This trailer is very old, but anyway, worst comes to worst, I'll have to cut this off and I can bolt that one on, but I don't want to have to do that, so I want to be able to use this if I can. So get a bit of heat on it and we'll get going. It's going to take a long while to heat it up, I think, but we've got a better chance of bending it once it's heated than we have if it's cold. One, I might not be able to bend it if it's cold, and 2, it might snap. I don't want it to snap. So, yeah. I'll put you on the tripod. some of you lot might not know, the hottest point of this flame, you see where the blue one goes into a point, that's the hottest point on the end of that blue one. The yellow flame you can see right out here, that's not that hot. The hottest point is the end of that blue one there. Moves. Might be a bit of a better angle. Get one up from there. At least it moves now. Didn't move before. It's got it to move now. It didn't move before. Just got to try and get it to bend back. It's a bit of a better angle now. Get a bit more heat on it. I might better bend it straight down now. It's bloody hot this lever now. But at least it's moving. Because before it wouldn't move. I thought I was going to have to wheel it up. I wanted to bend it back to place without it moving really. Because now it moves. It'd be a little bit tricky. But we get there. Eventually. I've got an idea. I might better thread it in and that might bend it back. But the only trouble with that is it might strip the threads off. So we're going to have to see what way's in. What way's in. There we go. Just bend out. Force it that way. Can't even lean it like that. Let's turn it off. Back it down. Force that out. Maybe. I did have a bigger crowbar, but I can't find it. It's gone somewhere. Might have left it on the job somewhere or something. I don't know. I want to make sure I heat it up enough because I don't want to I don't want to snap it for a start, I don't want to fracture it. So if I make sure I heat it up, plenty of potential for bending them. You alright now, you lot? God bloody hell. Move you look round here a little bit less jolty for you around here, isn't it? It is working though. Whether it's going to thread in there anymore after this, I don't know. One more way to find out. It's looking a lot better than it was, but now I don't want to thread in very well. Go and get some oil. Put a bit of oil on the threads. Yeah, help it. It's always going to be tricky trying to bring this back. There we go. Now we're getting it. That might be all we need. Hopefully that might be all we need. But that now, that's well and truly gone in. I might better straighten it up a little bit more than that. But you can see now the little clamp has gone quite a way in now. So I'm going to put the jockey wheel in and see how we go. There we go. I have to pump the tyre up a little bit. You have to pump the tyre up a little bit, but it's on. I'll go and get the pump it up and see where we go next. I had to let the tyre down a little bit so I could get to the valve. Look. I thought I'd let it down again so we can watch it zip up. What should we do it as? We'll set it to 18 and see what that looks like. Nope, that'd be more than that. We'll do 25 and see what that looks like. 25. Nope, more than that. We'll do 30, see what that looks like. Nope, maybe more than that. I've just got a maximum. Highway use, nylon tube. Made in China. I can't see a maximum inflation. Can't see a maximum inflation, but it says on it maximum weight 136 kilograms. Well, this trailer's about 600 kilograms, but I don't know how much of that is on the jockey wheel. Who knows? I'll leave it there. That's 36.5 psi. I think I'll leave it there. I don't want to pop the wheel. Just probably got it on there. There you go. At least that's done. So the jockey wheel was one of the main things that I've had to do on it. The other thing is apparently the brakes don't work. So I've had a look. I've already got the wheels all off. I've taken all the hubs off, but also this handbrake doesn't work. This is no good anymore. So I've got to try and source one of these, get one of them put on it. But I think the brakes work in general. I've got to have a look at the winch as well. Apparently the winch is seized up from rust, so I'm going to have a look at that. But this, it was the other side that seized up. But I've got these go round now, and so does that one. The cables for the brakes aren't too clever. But I think I might be able to sort all that out. There's quite a lot of slack in there. I think a little bit of jiggery pokery will get all that sorted out. But that's going to be for another day now. I'm starting to run out of time. But I've got the jockey wheel on. I might stick that plug on quick. Also, apparently the jack works because it's got a jack on it for jacking up the bed. Apparently that does work, but they want me to stick some new oil in it, just for good measure. So I'm probably going to clean all that off and stick some oil in it. Get that done. But I need to get this plug done really. And I can test it, make sure all the lights are working. Luckily enough, look, apart from that yellow wire, but we can work out where that goes. It goes in that one there, look. All of them are still in the same, so I won't need to get any sort of wiring diagrams. can just unscrew them hopefully and stick a new plug on. And then all I've got to do is get a soldering iron out. I'm going to have to cut them and resolder these ones. And yeah, look, they've completely gone in half. So I'm going to have to cut them down, solder them together, put a bit of heat shrink on them, and that'll be that sorted. And we'll be slowly getting there, slowly but surely. Well, I gave the winch a bit of an oil up. It's alright. This little catch is bent. That keeps this little rod, engages the gears. That's bent. So I've just got to bend that back, that'll be alright. I haven't got time to do that today though. I ain't got time to do the plug either, but we'll get on that. I've oiled up these little clips. These keep the bed down, because that jacks up the bed so that you don't have to use any ramps. So I've oiled them up for now. They're alright, there's nothing wrong with them, they're just a bit stiff from rust, so I put a bit of oil on them and I'll soak in rust. Soak in oil. I've got a little bit I noticed. I was having a little bit of a check round a minute ago, and I've noticed that this wire here is not, well, it's alright, it's got a bit of a slit in it there, but I can patch that up. Looks like there's already been patched up once, but this whole light's been hit and bent, so I have to bend that back. The lens is alright, it's got a crack in that, but that's alright. Got to get a new lens for the other side because it's completely gone. And also I've got to get one of these, look. That's gone, so I've got to find a new one of those. I don't know how far this is going to be repaired, really. They just said sort out the wiring for the lights. Well, to me that means get all the lights good as well, so yeah, there we go. I'll have to get on that. And then I've got to do the brakes. The brakes is the bit that I'm looking least forward to. I had a look here and I see the bit of cable poking up through the thing. And if you look underneath, you can see that it's ripped completely out of that hub. That other one over there goes in the hub. That one's ripped out completely. So, there it is. And you've got all that slack over there. I hate trailer brakes with a passion. So I'm not looking forward to doing this. I might even bin it off, I don't know. But we'll get there eventually. The thing is, do you have to have the brakes functional? I don't know. Probably do. They're there for a reason. This was the side that was locked up. The left side. Smooth as a whistle now. And the other one. Oh, that was not anymore. It was. At least it goes round now, because it didn't go round before. So, yeah, lovely. I've got to get a new one of those. That's not very good, is it? New light per side. Anyway, you lot, back where we started. So, I'm glad I managed to get the jockey wheel on, because that was the main thing, because trying to move it around without a jockey was a pain in the arse. It's a heavy old trailer, that is, about 608 kilograms, I think. So, yeah, the story with it was it was found in like a pond, bottom of like a pond, and some farmer somewhere had somehow managed to let it roll into a pond, and it's been left in there for a few months, and eventually the farmer drained it, got the trailer out, and now they want it. Well, they want it. Somebody's bought it and said get it all repaired. So that's why I think that's why the brakes were, when they were towing it, when it was being towed, that left side locked up, and all of a sudden, and yeah, so that was the I think that's why, because it's been underwater for a long time and stuck and everything. Anyway, so I think the wiring's going to be alright. It just needs new lenses and new things and a new plug. That plug's pretty corroded and it's falling off anyway. Get all that done, get all that sorted. And I don't know how far it's going to go with a sort of like a restoration. I don't know how far it's going to go. What the deal is with it, I don't know. But we'll find out one day, and we'll have a bit of fun with it. And yeah, I'd love to tow it though with a car on it. A bit of weight. That'd be brilliant. Yeah. Love it. Anyway, you lot, I'll catch you later. All the best, and just enjoy yourselves, won't you?